Welcome back to Active Vernon. Today a short but interesting ride to kilometer 0 on the rail trail. I have a nice practical route to show you that begins at the rec center in downtown Vernon. I'm at the corner of 35th Avenue and 33rd Street, and I'm going to ride north on 33rd Street to 39th Avenue, where I'm going to be turning right or going to go east to head to the traffic circles and get onto the multi-use path to go through downtown into Polson Park and then onto Calyk Road and onto the rail trail. Cross the highway and ride on for another 50 meters or so to get onto the bike route. At the roundabout, keep right and head south onto the multi-use path. I recommend crossing here over to the east side of 30th Street to easily connect with the bike route. Just something to note here. I'm at the corner of 37th Avenue and 30th Street. For the next few blocks from here to 25th Avenue and Highway 6 area, we're on cycle tracks, which means the cyclists are on a different path than the pedestrians willing. So just something to keep in mind. There's a small section by the fire hall that is a shared use trail, but for the rest, we're on cycle tracks to Highway 6. I'm at 31st Avenue. This is where the bus loop is. You can take the bus downtown as well and get on to the bike route. A bus ride's $2.50 and each bus can take 2 bikes. I have a link to the transit schedule in the description below. We're here at 30th Avenue or Main Street. On the way back you'll find plenty of food and shopping here. Because of the provincial health orders restricting restaurant businesses, please check the Downtown Vernon Association's website for a restaurant update, who's open, what patios are open. Just scroll down on the page on their website and you'll see all the restaurants that are available to you. And I have a link to the Downtown Vernon Association's website in the description below. One more stop before we get to Polson Park and Highway 6. We're at 29th Street, even though there's no signpost that says we're at 29th Street. I want to stop here and point out that 1 block down here is Vernon E-Ride, a bike store that has a great selection of bicycles. I have a link to their website in the description below. At Highway 6 we have to cross over to Polson Park. I'm riding through this intersection because last year, before road improvements, this intersection had elephant feet markings. So I'm pretty sure that when they repaint, they'll be back. If you haven't been to Polson Park before, let me explain some of the delightful options. Essentially, we're heading to the southeast corner of the park to get onto the path and boardwalk to go towards the rail trail. I can do that directly on a path behind me that goes around the tennis courts, but by far the most pleasant options are to just take the loop around the park, go past the lawn bowling, go past the fountains in the park and see the waterfowl and people feeding them, and it's really a delightful scene. We have some new wayfinding signs in Polson Park. This sign seems to indicate that you should be riding straight through this way. The city is aware of the arrows that should be pointing this way, but essentially you should be going this way across the bridge and then follow the path onto the boardwalk. Wasn't that lovely? It's also lit at night now, which makes it a great commuting route. So this sign points at the fence behind me, but I sort of get what they're getting at now, because the direction you want to go is east. It's just that you have to go around this corner and just get behind this berm. And once you come around the berm, This is where you lean left and then continue down 14th all the way until it gets to Calyk Road. Welcome to the Calyk Road multi-use path. This pathway will take you all the way to the rail trail. There's a couple of things to note here. Right behind me is Sun Country Cycle, and not much further down the road is Crafty Bikes. I have links below to both those places. Welcome to the future home of Coldstream Station. This is the Northern Trailhead parking lot. We're just a few hundred meters from the Kilometer Zero trailhead of the Okanagan Rail Trail. This parking lot that the District of Coldstream has put together can hold dozens of cars. Parking here will leave the parking area at West Cal Road for young families, elderly, and people with mobility challenges. Okay, let's carry on with the last couple hundred meters. Before we get to the trailhead, which is just a little ways up that way, I just wanted to tell you about what's behind. If you went straight ahead, you'd get to Cal Beach, Rail Trail Cafe, and Calavita Surf Shop, where you can rent paddleboards, but you can also get e-bikes. So check them out if you have a chance. Other than that, we're going that way, last 100 meters up to the Kilometer Zero Northern Gateway. Well, I've made it to Kilometer Zero. I'm not sure if you can see the little zero behind me. Much of the work of this wonderful trail has been paid for by donations. Please see the link below to donate. Like and subscribe for more videos. Check out my other channel, Think Bicycle.